Everyone wants to strive to have a growth mindset, but what exactly is it? And how does one develop one? Consider the terms growth mindset and fixed mindset. You can better understand your intelligence and capacity for learning with these terms. A fixed mindset is basically the idea that we are only as competent and intelligent as we are right now, and that nothing, not even the hardest work, can actually change it. People with fixed mindsets worry about how others will view their intelligence, talents, and abilities, so they feel shame when they don't get things right the first time. A growth mindset, on the other hand, is the belief that with effort, time, and hard work, we can become smarter and more talented. It involves having belief in your ability to develop, adapt, and advance. People with growth mindsets perform better than those with fixed mindsets. Believing that you can improve has a significant impact on your attitude and future success. When you have a growth mindset, you're more willing to experiment and try new things. You're less likely to be afraid of failure since you understand that it's a part of the learning process. People with a growth mindset are passionate about challenging themselves and remaining committed to their goals, even when things are not going well. People who have this mindset prosper even during the most stressful of times. So, how then can you transfer and develop a growth mindset? Here are 3 strategies to help you in this endeavor. First, stop questioning your intelligence. Being a genius alone is not enough to help you succeed. To succeed, you must take massive action to achieve what you desire. It truly does not matter how smart you are at the end of the day. The most crucial factor is making every attempt to develop a growth mindset in order to accomplish your goals. Stop evaluating your value based on how smart you think you are, and how smart putting more effort into learning as you go, enjoying the experience, and viewing mistakes as teaching moments. People with fixed mindsets frequently see failures as evidence of their own ability or intelligence. So when you experience disappointment, they ultimately give up. If you present a current plan that does not produce the outcome you desire, think about what changes you can make the next time to be more successful. This is a key component of developing a growth mindset and will prevent you from giving up. Next, I want you to think about failure as a necessary step in the growth process. It's crucial to keep in mind that experiencing failure, frustration, and disappointment is all part of the challenging process that you go through in order to grow. Think about how many times Jeff Bezos' ideas failed, how many times Oprah Winfrey experienced failure before becoming famous, or how many times you have personally failed yet kept going anyway. Failure is not something to be ashamed of, but rather embrace, because everyone experiences it. So move on up to the next step you must take to achieve your goal after a careful assessment of what you may have done wrong, showing appreciation for having experienced it, and then learning from it. If you succeeded at everything you tried the first time, when you face a challenge, your confidence and motivation may be shaken. If you believe that success indicates intelligence and failure shows a lack of it, that kind of thinking is fixed. It's important to understand that complementing your talent and intelligence won't advance your ability to learn and grow. The best method to cultivate a growth mindset and promote further development will be your efforts and persistence. The last piece of advice is to always ask questions. The ability to ask questions is one quality that people with growth mindsets commonly possess. People that have a growth mindset are less concerned about how others view them, or not scared to come off as unusual, odd, or ignorant when they ask questions. Put all your effort into improving and learning. No one is an expert at everything. When you need assistance, ask for it. When you don't know something, Ask a question. That's where true intelligence lies. True self-confidence comes from having the courage to welcome new ideas from any source. Your perspective and openness to learning and accepting new challenges are examples of this. People with growth mindsets strongly believe that with enough effort, they can learn and accomplish anything. This may be challenging to believe for some people with a fixed mindset. I challenge you to pursue a new goal. Start with a simple task that you're confident you can complete first, then move on to something a little bit more challenging. You'll come to understand that you can develop your talents, skills, and abilities over time. All it takes is time and effort. Too often, society views the heroes and celebrities as superhumans who are different than the rest of us. We prefer not to think of them as common people who achieve great things. We would not like to think of them as ordinary individuals who accomplish great things, because if we did, we will have no excuse for not being extraordinary ourselves, such as them. Then we begin to understand that we are the only ones holding ourselves back. Realize that our heroes are regular people who work hard to achieve success, make us realize that we can do the same. And this may sound like too much for some people. Whatever the case, the options are unlimited once we realize that intelligence, talent, skills, abilities, etc. can be improved with hard work. With a growth mindset, you begin to understand that everything is possible.